Hi guys, this is Mike Jovanis. I'm VP Vault Quality here at Veeva with responsibility for the quality solution space. I'm joined today by Kent Malmros, who's the Senior Director of Vault Training. Last week we held our 2019 Veeva Summit, and Kent and I would like to share some key reflections from the week. So if we sort of look at the key themes that emerged within the discussions, the first is really the transformative nature of what's being done today with these projects that I'll speak to more in a moment. We also had quite a bit of a focus on modernizing and unifying quality. And the last was really on folding training into the notion of unification and modernization, which Kent will comment on in just a moment. If we sort of look at the history of quality projects, they really began in electronic form with the emergence of Part 11 back in the late 90s. And sort of continued for a 20 to 25-year-old period where homegrown apps and manual processes were replaced, compliance challenges were remediated, and it really resulted in what's today an aging, fragmented solution landscape. And that's really created the driver that we have today for truly transformative projects. If I drill into a couple of them that were presented, Samsung Biologics was our keynote speaker. They're a contract manufacturing business based out of Korea, and they have pretty much implemented the suite of quality products that are in place at Veeva in order to modernize their manufacturing environment. BMS and Roche both presented on QMS transformation initiatives, where both of them will be consolidating multiple legacy QMS apps into a single Vault QMS. In the case of BMS, they're also collapsing and harmonizing R&D quality with manufacturing quality. Roche is a bit of a different story in their diagnostics business. They're harmonizing and consolidating across a number of different lines of business that were previously separate systems. PRA Health Sciences presented on their unification and harmonization project, where they implemented both quality docs and QMS in a three-phase initiative that modernized and brought together all of those different solution spaces into a single vault. So I'd like to hand it back to Kent, who's going to speak a little bit to the things that we did in the training space during the week.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. And I think ending with PRA's transformation project is really a good segue into training, because many of the same problems that have plagued other quality systems, doc management, quality management, that's the problem that we're looking to avoid with Vault training. And so the discussion and the topics of conversation around improvement of GXP and quality training effectiveness really are a starting point. And when we talk about the evolution of unified training management, Foamix shared their story about how the maturation of their use of the quality suite going from quality docs into a unified training system was really natural, because in their over 60 combined years within the quality team of quality training experience, they've gone through that process. They have basically had to figure out a way to eliminate training applications, eliminate integrations, and by adding Vault training, they were able to avoid that. Dicerna took it another step, where they talked about efficiency and effectiveness around the end-to-end lifecycle of creating documents and then essentially developing a training program around them in the same application and seamlessly being able to manage, for example, the review and approval of curricula in the same application where they're delivering assignments and tracking progress on those assignments. Two other customers who joined us for a panel discussion were from Xeris and Zencor, and they shared many of the same sentiments as Foamix and Dicerna, but really for them, part of the conversation was, now that we have a unified approach to training management, how can we move ahead and look at training effectiveness differently? How can we combine training outcome data with other quality event data to really demonstrate that training is working? So Mike, I think it was overall a great summit. Thanks for joining us for a few minutes. And of course, thanks for joining us at Summit. Have a good day.